What's good, people? What's good? As you see, I am representing. I'm representing because I got some stuff on my chest. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and change the hat real quick because we're going to go Braves first, right? We're going to go Braves first. Fresh fitted. Fresh fitted. Got the years. You see that? That's 4, right? We gonna and I'm gonna update it when we go 5. Fresh fitted. It's Braves right now, so I gotta let y'all know. Nah. I was owed some favors. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. To episode 74 of the Splash Cast, the all-encompassing Monday Night Raw edition. Homecoming season is in October. So more than likely, we're only going to be recording maybe once or twice per week. Twice per week. I think we normally do 3 times per week, but I think we're only going to do twice per week. We may record next Sunday. But for the most part, we're doing this all on Monday. Saturday, we betting beers. Monday, we out here reminiscing and talking about what happened over.
What has transpired over the week.
I am your wonderful, excited, pissed off co-host, Reggie.
Y'all see Reggie on the vibes early today, feeling good,
feeling great.
I'm glad you're feeling good. I'm upset.
I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm definitely upset. But
I feel like a person in Mississippi.
Y'all not gonna get that joke. Let's call back to last week where we talked about Brett Favre stealing from all of the disenfranchised people, no matter race, creed, color, or what your struggle is. He stole from you millions of dollars, the poorest state in the union. We'll never let you forget that. We're gonna remind you of that at all times.
And Brett Favre still sucks. Not gonna be the name of this episode, but just a refresher. But yes, my team is win poor. I feel that we were also robbed, but we will get there all in due time.
We will get there in due time, but it is what it is, man. I ain't really worried about it. Let's start out with baseball, man. We out here. We starting with baseball early. Y'all know how it is. We always talk about the pregame first. The pregame is only going to be one pregame because we're only doing one kind of edition. I may chop it up into 2 episodes, but this is it. We ain't getting 2 episodes this week.
This is it. Wait, before we start, I want you to look at all of these teams. So you have the Cleveland Guardians, that other team that I will not speak of, Seattle Mariners, the Houston Asterix, the Philadelphia Phillies, World Series champion Atlanta Braves. Is that the San Diego Padres?
Padres, Sans Fernando Tatis.
Yes, and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, some of you may be confused because I'm sure you probably heard that trumpet all weekend. And you're looking for the 100-win Mets, and you don't see them there. That's the reason I keep looking like, why are the Padres here? And it's because the Mets, who have basically ruled the NL East the entire season, 175 games in first. Us, our little meager team, 8 games in first place. The Mets are at home by now.
They were at home before. They played at home and got beat at home. They just never left home.
No. I'm talking about home. Like I'm at home. Season over. We'll look into next season. That is thrilling to me. I don't have to hear that. I ain't gonna lie. I like that trumpet. I think that y'all should have to give that trumpet up. Give us the trumpet back because clearly you don't know how to have nice things.
But y'all obviously don't know what you're doing.
The Mets later.
The Mets are out of here. We'll get to the Mets when we talk about the Braves. When we get to the Braves segment, because I got Sal, the Mets guy, Mets baseball, New York baseball, NY, whatever.
Bozo. First name Bo, last name Zo. Clown.
The clown. But you did point out something interesting. This right here, this Los Angeles, the NL is all division games. So you have Atlanta versus Philly in the same division. You have LA versus San Diego in the same division. It's very, very difficult to beat a division opponent, especially in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
If the Braves and the Dodgers are going to have this rubber match, the third one to settle who is the team. I don't even know what I don't know what they're settling, but settle who's the better team of the 3 years. You got to get past the Phillies and you got to get past San Diego. And San Diego's pitching, Yu Darvish, and all of that pitching staff over there, they are good, including Monsieur Musgrave. Monsieur Musgrave. The Mets accused the Padres pitcher Joe Musgrove of cheating. He struck out the next batter, talked smack to the Mets, and told the Mets fans to shut the F up. So Mets, and I will go through all this. The manager basically said, check the pitcher because he has foreign substances on his ears because his ears appeared very shiny. Mind you, the Mets were down 4-0. So they already assumed that this was like a last-ditch effort.
Do you smell the desperation in the air? What?
Musty. Desperation is musty. A lot of sweat. So they allowed him to stay in the game because he had nothing on his ears that was a foreign substance. Struck out the next guys and then went over there and said, I don't know what that gesture means, but I'm sure it's something disrespectful.
Hold that. That's what that means. And you know what I'm.
Not only did he strike him out, then he told everybody, shut the F up. And Manny Machado is the instigator. He's definitely you are.
That's
You're
me.
Definitely the
That's
instigator. Man, after they let us stay at the game, Machado looked like y'all done messed up now.
Y'all see what y'all done did. Now y'all done made him mad.
He went out and struck out everybody, then told y'all shut the F up. Not only did they do that, now this was the shiny substance that he had on his ears. There is some type of, we'll call it the baseball equivalent of icy hot, that they put on their ears or they put on their underarms to get them going. Like, I don't know, it's like smelling salt, but they do that, and apparently that's what that was. So you can't blame the Mets for thinking that he's cheating, but you don't wait until you're down 4-0.
Ear, and you know the story of like substances around the ear, around the brim, all of that is very normal. That's the reason that you have the umpires checking pitchers after every inning now.
Yeah, because the pine tar and everything, and I wasn't gonna bring this up, and I'm trying to. You can see I'm contemplating, but Roger Maris Jr., you gotta shut the fuck up. I understand you revere your dad. Everybody whose fathers in their life that had a good relationship with their father, they revere them, right? Barry Bonds is the home run champ. Barry Bonds is the home run champ when it comes to single season home runs. It is what it is. You can call it what you want. Aaron Judge broke the record for the AL. Barry Bonds is the home run champ. Y'all can't bring up Barry Bonds, who in PEDs and steroids, but then skip over all the pitchers. But then skip over everybody else that was using PEDs just for Barry Bonds. You can't do it. Can't do it. Roger Maris Jr. Guys, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry if I'm offending you. I really don't care. But, you know, I'm trying to be cordial and be a better person. But, yeah, you gotta shut the fuck up, bro.
I don't know. I'm a 755 and not a 762er.
You're a Hank Aaron? Man.
Die hard. Not even.
I mean, that's understandable, but I mean, Roger Maris arguing over the AL. Like, man, I'm sorry. You can't blame Barry Bonds if he did it, because remember, he never really got caught, right? Can't blame Barry Bonds, just like all them other pitchers were doing it. Andy Pettitte, Roger Clemens, all of them were doing it too. And they got caught. Well, Roger Clemens didn't. Andy Pettitte did.
So for me, whatever your opinion is, but I am a diehard 755. You can bring 762 all you want to. I'm gonna go show me before and after of Hank Aaron. And
if y'all gonna do that with Barry Bonds, then you gotta go look at some of them Yankees titles. Take some of them away. Andy Pettitte was on that roster. Roger Clemens was on that roster.
I'm cool with that.
I mean, I'm cool with it too. But I'm just saying, you got to do the whole. You can't BS. You got to do the whole thing. Got to do the whole thing. But back, let's not bury the lead. Go ahead.
No, I'm not burying the lead, but I can't say Roger Maris. I don't agree with you because I'm a diehard. I don't think ever I will bury, and I honestly think Barry Bonds deserved to be in the Hall of Fame because everybody else was cheating with him. But home run record, the one that I respect is 755.
Barry Bonds deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because of his career with the Pirates. Full stop. You could full stop right there, and you could discount everything he did, including the records in San Francisco. And Barry Bonds is still a Hall of Famer. Y'all. See, folks be forgetting. Y'all act like Barry Bonds was a chump before. No. Allegedly.
Nah, but he was skinny.
Yeah, and he wore a size 7 1/4 hat instead of a 9. So, but yeah, so Musgrove. So there's Manny Machado. This is Norwood right there laughing. Musgrove is staying in the game.
Look. Don't never look at me if you don't want to laugh, bro. I'ma laugh.
What's up, Kev? So, here we go.
That's right, Taps. I knew that was Taps. I knew it was Taps.
Ooh. But hey, man,
and I'm
Mets,
gonna tell you,
out of there.
I've never had any issues with the Mets until that clown Sal. That clown Sal really did it for me.
That was it. Once that happened, it was over with.
I have never spoken ill about the Mets. The only New York team that I hate is the Yankees. I make that very clear. But Sal get up there, and what he said was egregious, and that is the reason I tell people respect the juju, because the juju will come for you, my friend.
You know who the Mets are?
It's at your front door.
The Mets are, you said something about that when it came to not caring about the Mets. You hated the Yankees. You didn't care about the Mets. The Mets are like Kentucky. Like, y'all have, except for when they spent all this money. I think that's what's so bad about the Mets. They spent all that money. They had the most expensive roster by like $40 million and lost. But anyway.
Hey. And, we're in the front seat for picking up DeGrom, so.
Yes. Go ahead and make Soroka, put him in the bullpen. But yeah, so we were talking about these division games for everybody that's here. Welcome. The Yankees and Cleveland have a series. Now, I don't know that much about the Yankees roster. They have pretty much bought everybody. They have Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, and then everybody else. One person who's supposed to be their closer is Aroldis Chapman. Aroldis Chapman says he told Aaron Boone they basically had I'm watching the game too. They basically had a mandatory practice to get ready for the playoffs. Because they had the bye in the first round. They had a mandatory practice, and Aroldis Chapman said, "If I'm not gonna be on the playoff roster, why do I got to come to this practice?" He told him, he said, "Yo, if y'all tell me I'm on the roster, I'll go." They said, "We can't guarantee you that," so he stayed at his home in Miami and did not show up, and the Yankees told him to stay there. So he is now off the playoff roster, which, to me, I mean, just because he throws 105 miles an hour or whatever, that can be a big deal.
So this should be a seminal moment in Black history. Because he hit you with the, who all going to be over there? Before I even get up and come over there, who going to be there? Hey, let me know before I get, dressed up and put my good shoes on and come over there. If I'm not finna play, just let me know.
So you mean to tell me this meeting ain't mandatory? Is what you telling me? This meeting not mandatory? How many of y'all go to non-mandatory meetings?
Voluntary.
Don't tell on yourself.
And then after the volunteer meeting, I might not even be traveling with y'all. No, dog, I'm comfy, man. Miami is great this time of year.
I live in Miami. So you want me to fly to New York after you left me off the roster to fly back?
Say what? Now, I will say that it's funny that if you look on the internet, they changed his name to Aroldis Chapman.
AWOL.
He said, man, it's absolute, which is terrible. But, I mean, this for him to have this conversation and ask this question means he probably knew his time in New York was up. If it is what it is, especially if they lose if they lose to the Guardians. That is such a terrible name. Guardians. The Guardians of the Galaxy. It's terrible.
It's a terrible name. So now that we're back here, how do you see this going? Who you picking right now on the spot? Guardians.
No.
Versus.
I'm not even. I'm not picking that entire left corner. I go to hell. That's what you can put right there. Then after that,
both teams.
This is actually very obvious. I'll let you pick my picks, and I'll tell you when you're wrong. Notice that top left corners go to hell, though.
Braves. Okay, I'll do mine. How about that? Braves.
We're going to pick the same ones.
I want San Diego to win. But
2 for 2.
The Dodgers going to win this one. The Dodgers are I think the Dodgers going to win this one. Houston.
No.
And then I'm going Yankees. Houston, Braves. I'm picking all the favorites, which normally never happens.
I'm going with all the teams I would like to see win. No team in the top left corner. Go Mariners. Y'all haven't been to the playoffs in 20-some-odd years. I hope you guys have a historic run. Padres, y'all doing it without Fernando Tatis, and I'm just tired of the Dodgers. And I think I'm picking the Braves. Go Bravos. Never.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is on tape. You see us here. It is. I'm picking Yankees, Astros, asterisks.
Big Chalk. Okay, Big Chalk. Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
What, Yankees?
Yes, all of those chalk. You picked every favorite.
Yeah, I picked all the favorites. I would like to see Seattle, but I mean Houston Houston's been consistent the whole year.
Right,
they have not had a lapse. Again. They have not had a lapse at all, nor has really the Dodgers. Those are the two teams.
Doyers.
So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the pregame. We are going to get ready for the Braves segment. We're going to play the Splash Cast 36-pack for about 20 seconds. We'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned.
And the Chiefs missed that damn field goal.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They surely did. Hey, how's that fantasy looking, though?
Next segment. Hey, when we come back, we will get right into the Atlanta Braves, maybe?
Yeah, Braves. We'll get straight to the Braves. Y'all stay tuned.
Bravos. Let's go.